Hey friends, how's it going and welcome back to another video. So today, as you can tell, we're not in my usual spot. Today we're actually doing a cooking video. I don't think I've done on my channel. I think I did like a Halloween one a few years ago, but I'm pretty sure I deleted that video. So I'm pretty sure this is the first like cooking video that's going to be up on my channel. Just a few quick disclaimers. I'm using my vlogging camera for this video, so I don't know if the quality and the audio and everything is going to be up to my usual standard that I set myself. So I'm hoping it's okay, but I won't know until I'm editing. Also, I'm currently sick at the moment, so if I don't seem like my usual self or I look like a hot mess, that's why. But today we're doing a cooking video which is completely out of my comfort zone. I have really bad anxiety, especially about cooking. So I'm gonna be following a cookbook today, and I'm hoping I'll learn some like new skills so I can be more confident in cooking. So if you also have anxiety, or you're not very good at cooking, or you never got taught how to cook, then hopefully this video helps or it's just entertaining to watch. I'll quickly show you the cookbook that we are referencing today. So this is the cookbook that we're using today, The Nightmare Before Dinner. And then we're also going to do a drink from The Nightmare Before Christmas cookbook. I've been watching another YouTuber that does like Disney cookbooks, and she draws each recipe out of like a popcorn bucket. So I'll insert the footage now of me drawing out the recipes we're going to do. So sorry about the lighting, but now I'm going to draw for this week's recipes. So today I'm going to go with The Nightmare Before Dinner for the main meal. So I'm going to draw out of a little container. I have a bunch of these little containers filled with all the page numbers, and I've got a container for each book. So I'm just going to like lucky dip and just pick one out. So we're going to pick for the main. Okay, we've got page 73. So if we go to page 73 in The Nightmare Before Dinner. So page 73 is Silence of the Lamb Chops. This is what it looks like. So it looks really yum. I'm excited to try it. I don't really eat red meat, but I'm gonna try and do my best for this recipe, and hopefully it's really nice. Otherwise my partner will eat it anyway, so. Okay, so since I'm not sure if that will take up the whole video, I'm gonna also draw for a drink. I just can't do any cocktails because I don't have a cocktail shaker yet. So I think there's drinks in all three recipe books that I have. So I've just got a container with drinks, and I've just written on the back what the cookbook is and then a page number. So I'm gonna take the lid off. Okay, so we've drawn The Nightmare Before Christmas 106A because there's two on that page. So these are the two. So A is this one here, which is the Halloween Town Band Zombie Mocktail. It looks like it's just going to be very fruity and very easy, and there's no alcohol, which is a plus for me because I don't drink. But basically we're doing Silence of the Lamb Chops, except we're using lamb cutlets because we couldn't find like the meat that they used like anywhere in our normal supermarkets or butchers. So we're using lamb cutlets. We have already marinated them. I'll insert that footage now. My partner did help me because I just was not feeling good yesterday. It does say in the cookbook to marinate it for 2 to 6 hours, but because I was so sick yesterday, they've marinated overnight. So I'm hoping that tastes good. I don't really know much about marinating, but I think the longer it marinates, the better. So I'm hoping they still turn out okay. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so before I put the lamb on, I'm going to get all the ingredients prepared for the sauce.
to get my name in. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel further away. Wait on the moment to say that I want you. You know that I want you.
Okay, I think the cutlets are done, so I'm going to move them onto a plate. I took out a little bit of the marinade because it was very alcohol-y. So I don't know if that was a good choice or a bad choice, but it's what I did. Then putting this back on medium heat and adding some butter. Then I'm adding some crushed garlic. Then I'm adding the onion and the mushrooms. I'm adding the rosemary and the apple slices. Okay, now I'm adding the apple cider. Add some salt and pepper. And then we're going to stir this. Oh, it's getting hot in here. So we want this to be a syrupy consistency, but it's still pretty thin at the moment. I'm hoping you can actually hear me. I promise the quality will get better the more I do these, but as I said, this is the first time I'm filming myself cooking, so there's a lot happening. It's very stressful. But I hope you're enjoying the video. I'm not really an alcohol person, so I really hope the apple cider cooks down quite a lot. Otherwise I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it, but we shall see. It said if it gets too thick to add more apple cider, but at the moment it's still like really thin. Like I wouldn't really call that syrupy consistency. It smells so good though. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt and pepper. Okay, so the sauce is done. That's how it's looking. I'm hoping I didn't burn it. It's kind of hard to tell since I haven't cooked it before. So fingers crossed that I did a good job. Okay, so while that's sitting there, I'm gonna move on to the raspberry glaze. So I need seedless raspberry preserve. In case you didn't know, raspberry preserve is pretty much raspberry jam. So I've got this one here. This one isn't actually seedless, so I'm gonna strain it. I just hope that that works. Okay, so I'm gonna put it into this container just because the strainer fits it properly. So I'm just gonna guess how much I need. I don't even know if this is gonna go through the strainer. Okay, this is taking way longer than expected. I'll be back when I have jam. Okay, into here we're adding the jam. And I'm adding some soy sauce. Okay, so I did see someone else make this recipe and they burnt the sauce, so it didn't come out like a bloody red like in the picture. I feel like I may have done the same thing just because everything's going into like a hot saucepan and there's a lot of soy sauce. So yeah, we're gonna see how that works with plating up. But at the moment it's pretty like brown. And I did also mix in some of the raspberry with seeds in it just because it was taking so long to strain it. So make sure you get seedless raspberry jam. But I'm hoping the seeds don't make a huge difference. So we want this to be like a syrupy consistency. Okay, I'm in the middle of editing this video and I forgot to add that I did actually remake the raspberry glaze just because with the soy sauce, the amount that they wanted you to put in, it just completely turned the sauce like a dark brown. It got like really thick for some reason. I don't know if I like just overcooked it or what happened, but it just got super thick. So I did remake it and I put the raspberry jam in, the water, and I only put like a tiny bit of soy sauce. And you couldn't even tell when I was tasting the whole dish anyway. So I suggest maybe not putting as much soy sauce in it. You can always add more, but you can't take away. So I just added a tiny bit, and also I did it in a mini frying pan rather than a saucepan. I don't know how that made a difference. I feel like the saucepan was just very, very hot, and as soon as I put the jam and stuff in, it just burnt instantly. Whereas the frying pan, it took a lot longer to like really cook it through. So, and then also because my raspberry had seeds in it, when I finished the whole glaze, I put that through a strainer because it was a lot thinner than just jam straight out of the jar. So that worked a lot better, but I would definitely suggest getting seedless jam. It would have made my life so much easier. Okay, we're nearly done. I'm now going to move on to the drink that we're doing. Okay, I've got my jug. So we need 1 litre of chilled pineapple juice. So I've got a litre of pineapple juice here. So I'm going to pour this in. Okay, so pineapple juice done. So now we need passion fruit juice. So I've got this one here. This one's actually mango passion fruit, which I said you can also use. So this is 350 mils. Now we need 1 cup of orange juice. My cats are going crazy around the house right now. This recipe is super simple, which is what I wanted because the lamb has literally taken me all afternoon. So we're gonna pour this in. Okay, so then I've got fresh lemon juice and fresh lime juice. So I freshly squeezed these off camera. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna give this a bit of a stir with something. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in the fridge, and then when we serve it, we're just gonna add some ice. Okay, so now it's time to finally serve up the lamb. So this is the plate I'm gonna be using. I needed a white one so that hopefully the sauce looks a bit more bloody on a white plate. And it's a really cool shape. It's not like perfectly round. Okay, so here is the finished one. I'm gonna taste the drink first. It's not bad, it's very pineapple-y. I actually like the marinade. What does the stuff taste like? The apple tastes nice. I actually do like it. I don't remember what I said. Okay, so that's it for this. Okay, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're having to film this part on Zach's phone because my camera just died. This actually took a really long time to make, but it was actually really yummy, and I'm a fussy eater, so that says a lot. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribed. Let me know in the comments down below if you would try this and what you thought of this video. This is my first This is my first cooking video, but I'll hopefully be doing a lot more. I've got a couple of cookbooks to go through. But that's it. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!